Hi all, welcome back. So today we will discuss about more topic about the different ideas which have rolled out recently. So some of them are like VS Code. VS Code has been long time, but there are a lot of updates were coming with respect to the Copilot integration related part, making the VS Code more AI, right? And then the second one is Cursor, right? The Cursor was like the next level. AI editor where you can prompts and debug and it will automatically fixes the bugs and related part. We have seen those things in the cursor. And the third one is something on Windsurf, right? So Windsurf is also one of the very good IDE, and it maybe the main ingredient of all these things is the VS Code, right? So but only the special ingredients which are going to add to make them special is what we are going to discuss in this call. The fourth one, which is called as Viod. Viod is also another IDE which recently has been released, and we will see like what extra special is there on these three apart from VS Code. So all these ideas which I'm talking mimic the same set of UI. Maybe the clarity on what extra functionality provides between these four IDE editors is what we are going to discuss. Let us dive in. Okay, so this is what the VS Code looks like. You can have all the controls over here with plugins like Docker, Test Explorer, GitLens, and all those things were there. So now you can see I have added a one demo project over here, and I have just opened one of the file over here. Now let me try to understand this function. All right, so how I can do? I have generated via like a Copilot, opened a Copilot, like saying like. So I will say like Copilot, so explain this, all right? So now you can see like it is starting working on it and it is trying to understand this flow, what this workflow callback function will be doing, right? So it will be explaining more in a detailed view what are each of the things, what variable and all those related part. So I have enabled open chat with different related part, like you can see like ask the Copilot which is there. So now you have different mode like ask, edit and agent, right? So if you click on agent, it will be helping you in most of the things. It thinks and it performs tasks, right? You don't need to go on just say like you fix this error, you go on update, refactor the code, review the code. No, the agent will do all those set of activities. When you just have to say like implement this feature, it will go and implement the feature, integrate the code, refactor the code. Just a single word is more than enough. Maybe a prompt is more than enough to do those all those activities, right? So now you can think of like the power of Copilot integration with the VS Code. It's more like giving a additional feather to the developers, or maybe like initial developer who has joined to the project but not knowing the legacy of the code, right? So those set of things will be like much more easier and flexible enough to understand. And yeah, that's what I can say. Now if you go over here, I can say like with a Copilot and then say go ahead and fix this related part. So I've just specified go ahead and fix it out. Maybe like it is asking what all the things is there, because it is going to it's in the ask mode, right? So before even saying this related part, it has went and updated the code. You can see over here, right? Now I will go and say whether it is accepted or not accepted, right? Maybe I will just say accept the code, right? So you can see like some part of the code you can go ahead and right click and then fix it out related part, right? Now I will go and say as review and comment. It has only generated the code. Now let us know what it will review, right? So you can see like the hook logs, it is saying like something suggested, okay, this is not there, right? Maybe the header is not there, you wanted to add it over it. I will say apply it out. So it has added the header, so which was not there before. Now let me go over here and then ask like generate test for this one. So now it will say like it looks like you have to not have test setup only, right? Correct. So now I just wanted to accept this particular part. So now it will start creating a test framework. Now it will give a suggestion whether you want a just framework or any of the things. So as of now, I will say yes for this one. It will create a just framework and then it will say it out. So maybe I will say apply changes. So it will go ahead rub over the related part. So now we'll go and say like get extension. So it will go and let me, I have to install this in like extension as of now. So once I have installed, maybe like it starts see what's changed. Okay, it just has been updated to 63. Okay, okay, let us see like apply changes. Fail to apply edits have already applied. Okay, running the test. So now if you, okay, it may not generate, let me try it once again. Since the plugin was not there, it was doing like that. So let us say generate test. Great. So you can see it is started generating the test cases. Right, so it has started generated the test cases over here, all over the point. These are all completely new. I'm just doing only for one single function, right? So now it has created the test cases. Now I can go and say, I will say yes. So it will be added. Now, what I will do is I will go ahead and select all these test cases, right? And then say run. We wanted to run whether this is particularly a proper one or not. So you can go ahead and run over here, like saying whether something is there or not. Okay. So here you can see a little bit of the end connectivity is missing, right? So it should have generate docs. Maybe I will say the next topic would be like generate docs. Let us see like what it will do. I will say like it is doing some activity over here. So I will say yes. Now we will see like whether it will generate any docs or related part. So you can see like it has added some set of information over here, right? So and then yeah, that's more of the information which has let me go ahead and check for this related part. I will go ahead and say like add selection to the chat. Okay, so this is similar like so, so you can see like the VS Code, you will get immersed inside once you see the code and then start handling the code over here. So let us focus on this is one part of the VS Code. Now let us go for another tool called uh, Wired. Right, so Wired is another IDE where you can see over here. Let me close this part. So it is also, I have loaded the same set of project over here and added the set of things, but only thing is like you have to feed the keys, right? Now all API keys has to be feeded over here. Then only it will go ahead and do the changes. Of course you can change the agent gather and chat mode later point of time. Looks typically like the VS Code. It even takes most of the plugins from the VS Code over here and then adds over here. Right, now let me go for another editor IDE. So the IDE also like it has the same set of flows. Only thing I can see like this is the cascade or chat mode. This is one extra thing is there that you can like if you want to write explain like you want to understand more of the things, you can hand it out and ask it. And you can also go for chat mode and let me and legacy or maybe like write, right? So all those things were there. Another thing is like you can add the different MCP servers, right? The integration of MCP servers were there, and then you can deploy and then you can also preview, right? If you are deploying to any of the local server or the external domain, you can actually preview and then you can do this activity. So this is pretty much looks like a Windsurf, which is mimicking of VS Code. Yeah, we'll go to next cursor, right? So you can see the cursor over here. So you can see that this is the version which I have installed over here. And the cursor is also like much more AI driven part. So you can integrate most of the things over here. Like you can include many of the AI keys, as I told before, right? You need to have all the API keys ready, and then only you can go ahead and ask many of the things from the cursor related part. But I think it's more of like user friendly. And you also like you can see like agent, ask and manual which were there. So you can go ahead and select what are the things you wanted to do it, right? Like for example, if I select some part of the code, right, and then say like let me see if something is there on that type of thing. You don't have that type of thing. You can select and asking that is not there, but you have to type specifically. You can say like explain the selected code. I really doubt whether I have. Okay, great. So it is actually explaining the function of the related part. So you can see like nice explanations were given. And if you go over here and the ask mode and manual mode, you can do most of the things over here, right? So this is like very good for productive maybe like developers, right? So now let us go for I think we have done with VS Code and Windsurf and then Wired, right? And then let me see, go. So this is the VS Code. So you can see over here, this is the VS Code, and this is the cursor. So cursor, you can see like I have installed 0.50. Now we will go for Windsurf. So let me go for all looks like the same only. Yeah, this is the Windsurf. This is the version which I have installed 1.9 and the Wired, right? So you can see the Wired is over here. So you can see the Wired is over here. So here also you can go for agent, gather and chat. Looks very similar to all the related part, but you have very less extensions over here. Now, after seeing all these things, you may be like cluttered in the view. How exactly I can see the comparison, right? So that's where we can go over here and I will show you like what are all the things, feature comparison related part. So with respect to the AI related integrations, Copilot is very best. For cursor, it's native, right? So Windsurf, it's having the basic related part, right? By default it should have. Wired, we don't have any other thing extensible as of now. Performance wise, cursor and Windsurf is very good, and Wired is ultra fast, right? So extensions you have very rich, customizations are high. Maybe I'm just explaining the one which is very good at that point of time, right? So Wired is also like good in customization. You can customize the entire editors and related part, language and support. I think it's good as of now. Community is good only for VS Code, but other things are all like it's growing. They have to attract the developers, right? So ideal for like all DAOs, AI first DAOs is good for cursor. So you can think of AI first related part. Windsurf, it's for tinkerers, right? And Wired is for like power users. So this is what I can say, like the feature comparison for all the four editors which we can see as of now. If some more editors in future it comes, we will see like how good is enough, right? These are all like powerful tools for uh, normal developer or any of the developer you can think of, maybe architect or any of the things you can think of. Uh, yeah, thanks for watching.